Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, um, and share. Okay, so, Smothered. Wow, what a way to start the show. Here we have Brittany and Mary. Mary is showing Brittany her body massager, and Brittany says, I have one already. Okay. Well, they talk, and mostly, the party that just happened and the tummy tuck and all that. And Mary's like, I'm going to take her out for a steak. But I'm not telling her that Frank will be there. Um, he's the significant other. Wouldn't she kind of expect him to be there? I mean, really? Okay. Anyway. Then we see Angelica bathing Sun-hee, scrubbing her back, whatever. Sun-hee gets out, Jason goes in, and they're heading, Angelica goes in the water, same water. Okay. And Sun-hee does not care for Jason. And I agree with her. And further on in the episode, we'll see if you agree or not. He has Angelica and Sun-hee come over because they're going to sort through his ex-girlfriend's things, who apparently had moved out like 2 years ago, and he still has her stuff in the garage. And he didn't want Sun-hee there. Well, there's a reason, because he knows she will speak her mind. Okay. And they get started, bagging up their stuff, and he's like, well, she has a list of things she wants me to find and put aside. So they have to sort through all this crap. And this list, a list would be 5 or 10 things. This bitch has like 30 things on there to sort out. So it's like a scavenger hunt, I mean, there's no easy way to just load it up and get it out of there. Just, you have to sort through piece by piece by piece. Who would put their girlfriend through something like that? I mean, seriously, Jason, come on. I would have said, oh, you didn't hear about the fire? Oh, yeah, totally burned up the garage, so there was nothing in there. I just hauled everything to the dump. That's me, though. So he says it's a joyous day. Well, they're not agreeing, and I agree with them. Angelica is starting to see that, it's all about him and taking care of them, and he's not validating her feelings that she really doesn't want to go through all this crap, and she don't know why. He left everything so they can do it together. It's not joyous to her at all. So, then we go to Kathy and Christina. Now, Christina and Carla are moving in with Mom, and her other sister, Carly, is not happy. Carly didn't know, nor was she asked. And Kathy says she doesn't have to ask. It's her house. Carly's living there for free, so they could have casually mentioned, oh, hey, by the way, they're moving in for a while because they're doing their house. But it's really, do they have to? No, not so much. And she says she can get along with her sister and she can get along with her mother, but not both of them together. And there's quite an age span there. I think Carly's only like 24 and Christina's like 34. So maybe, maybe she was like, kind of like the mommy, oh, here's a new baby I can play with. So I don't know. But they even went and spied on her when she was out on a date. And that's going a little far. That's going far. And she says they don't let her make decisions. However, what kind of decisions has she made to still be living at home? There might be a reason that they don't let her make decisions. So back to Angelica and Sun-hee. And she's feeling like he's putting her ex's feeling over hers. And I have to agree with her. He says it could be worse. It could be furniture. Hello? That's not your responsibility. If she left her furniture there, she needs to come and get it. That's simple. She needs to come get all her stuff. Because otherwise, dumpster time or garage sale, whichever you want to do. But his happy news is, he finally gets the ex off his phone and the other ex out of his bank. And he got his divorce papers signed, so now he is officially divorced. Things that should have been done years ago. You don't open a new door before you shut the other door. It's that simple, So then we check in with Lori and Sarah. And as always, they call each other like all the time. And, Lori asked, was Miguel there, casual conversation. And Sarah's like, well, no, he's been leaving earlier for work. You think maybe he wants to get away? Yeah, he likes his time. They do say that. He does like his time. So Lori confesses that she doesn't think anyone is good enough for Sarah, but she's still pushing the wedding. So if you don't think he's the right guy, why are you pushing the wedding? And then she shows her this little jar, this cute little jar with all her baby teeth, and she smells them. So it smells like a new baby. I don't think that decades-old bone with dried blood smells like a new baby. I've never tried it, but hey, that's our experiment for the week. All y'all go find your kids' or your own baby teeth and see if they smell like a new baby. Wow. So, Mary hopes that Brittany will accept Frank, and he joins them at the steakhouse. Brittany rudely says, why is he here? I mean, come on, really? You're like almost 20 and you can't be a little more civil than that, whether you like the guy or not. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything. Simple, right? Mary wants them to get along, and Brittany starts shaking, and so she's ready to lose it. Now, okay, so, she's gone through the correction officer school. Is that the kind of person that needs to be in charge of other humans? I mean, what if she starts shaking and loses it and, starts beating the crap out of them? Yeah, I think she'll be fired real quick. Anyway, Brittany says she wants honesty. So Britt brings up the strip club. This was his bachelor party, okay? It's not like he goes there all the time. And he didn't have sex there, but he had a lap dance. I guess some of his friends probably paid for it. Here's your last big fling, before you get married and so on. And after that, he goes home and he watched the porn and met Rosie Palm and her 5 friends, okay? So, and they're saying he committed adultery, going by the Bible. Okay. The Bible also addresses vanity, like tummy tucks and plastic surgery and things like that. So, pot, meat, kettle. I just don't see them having a leg to stand on. Brittany says if he hurts Mom, she will hurt him. Oh, that's nice, make a threat on TV. So if something happens to him, he's going to come back and go, yeah, she wanted to hurt me. So Mary says Britton only knew bits and pieces. And Brittany still accuses him of cheating because her mom wasn't there. And Frank says, he's made mistakes. He's not perfect. So Mary is feeling kind of ill because they're not getting along like she was hoping. Brittany goes to check on her. Brittany doesn't know why her mom puts up with him. I mean, come on. It's not like he's beating her or bankrupting her. So what? One little transgression? It happens all the time. So Brittany decides to leave. And Mary wants to be with her, so she's leaving too. Frank's just sitting there like, what? You invited me for dinner and I'm the only one here? So I hope he went ahead and ordered himself a big steak, and I hope he took his time eating it and just, enjoyed his evening. So, back to Jason. He's officially divorced. Angela's surprised. So he is surprised too. She says him doing that took away from her giving a blessing. She's taken her time. He calls this a pre-engagement, which is basically what? Nothing? Either you're engaged or you're not. It's not a pre-engagement. And Angelica simply will not approve. Neither of them do, actually. Or soon a promise ring is not an engagement ring, and it does not belong on the finger of an engagement ring. So, I agree on that one too. Two totally different things. Isn't there a finger designated for a promise ring, or are you just supposed to use the same one? I don't really know. But a promise is not necessarily a pre-engagement. It's more of a promise as I'll stay with you and we will decide down the road if we want to be engaged or not. It's not like the next step. Okay. Soon he says she's still watching him, and I do think he needs watching. I just think he's really been underhanded about things. Why would you keep bits and pieces of your past relationships? Why keep them in the back burner? That doesn't make any sense. And he says he's a nice guy. No, he's not being very nice to Angela, or, yeah, Angelica. That's not being nice to her, to have her go over and sort through an ex-girlfriend's crap. Or think that she would be putting her money in their joint account with the ex-wife already on it. That is not being a nice guy. That's being lazy. That's wanting to play victim. If something does happen, then, oh, I was so nice to them and they did this to me. I'm a victim. Hey, too bad. You brought it on yourself. So soon keep watching him. Keep watching him. There's going to be more. You watch. There's going to be more coming up on him. So that was this week. Crazy like always. Thank you and goodbye.